Gemini, how you getting on? Oh, I can't see you. How you getting on? Oh, oh, don't let me down. Don't let me down. Someone's just like, don't let me down. Oh, you've let me down. You've let me down. Someone's being pressured. Could be dealing with Scorpio or a Cancerian or a 7. And you're like, don't let me down. Oh, you let me down. You've let me down because I'm hearing, what? Libra? What, Libra? It's what, a Libra? It's like, yeah, I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to let you down, Libra. So there's some kind of like, because I'm picking up this icon of like, Scooby-Doo or a Clue or a van. It's like, I'm sorry, but things just don't weigh up. It's like, it's not weighing up. It's outweighed. Someone's like weighing something in or checking something in, cashing it out, checking someone out. But I'm also picking up, I can't see you. So I've got this energy of like someone's being spied on, completely and utterly being spied on. And I don't think you even have a clue who this is, Gemini. Because I picked up, oh, by the way, warning, this is not a tarot card reading. That comes later. This is not a fish in a cup. This is channeled messages, intergalactic, nanu. They could be from anywhere, anybody, any feeling, any thought. This is what we go with, Gemini. So if you know the channel, you know me. All right, how you getting on? I am Steve. I'm a little eccentric and I'm a little pissed off, to be honest, is what I'm channeling. It's like, I'm sorry, but I can't even see you. I can't even see me doing this anymore. I mean, this could be your love life and I'm sorry, but I can't see you anymore. I'm sorry, but I just can't do this anymore. And there's this energy of like letting me down. Now, I've retire, a pressure gauge, a Scorpio energy, being pressured, I heard being pressured, being manipulated and being tricked and being fooled. Okay, so fool, also Pisces, to do with journey, trip, travel, all this kind of thing. New start, brand new beginning. It's done, it's over. Something is not working out. It's not fair, is what I'm picking up. Or there could be an affair, Gemini, for some of you. Or this is not fair. It's not weighing up. Things don't balance. It's your definitely dear John, dear diary. Virgo is also in your energy somewhere, and also, but big Libra, okay? And I'm picking up this letter or this text message, and it's like, I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to let you down. I can't do this anymore. I feel pressured, I feel manipulated, or something just isn't adding up, okay? Adam and Eve, another Gemini maybe that could be involved in this. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus or Jupiter. But I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to let you down. I can't keep doing all this for you. I can't keep doing all this work. I can't keep putting all the work in. Something is going on around your work life as well as your love life, Gemini, for November, if I haven't stated. All right, Gems. But it's like, okay, so I feel absolutely pressured. I don't feel like I let you down, but I'm going to have to let you down because it's letting me down. I feel deflated. I feel pressured. And if I do, my intuition is telling me that something isn't quite right. Now, you've also got a message of zeros, from 0 to hero or hero to a 0, okay? And it's like numbers, 1s and 2s or 1s and 3s, but I don't mean, well, it might end up to be your life path number and things like this, but something to do with around money and work is a main factor, I think, in your energy of this month, Gemini, that's channeled for you, because I'm picking up that it's something to do with a channel, like a tarot channel or someone's channel, or channeling something, or Shannon or Channon Tatum, Tate, something Tate. Okay, also potato, someone that could be from Ireland, right? But don't forget, if I give out names and they're yours, they are. If they're not, and it's the deceased loved one, it can also be that as well. Okay, I'm gonna have to do a video that explains a lot about time, but because I'm hearing time after time have I done this time after time, and it feels like that girls or boys just want to have fun, because I'm picking up girls that love boys, that love girls, that love boys. Always should be someone you really love. So there's someone that you really love, and it should always be someone that you really love, and so always something that you don't. Someone, something. Because I'm picking up someone that you really love and something that you don't, which is a physical object or a job, or a dog, or a job. Okay. I'm also picking up a rob. Also, I'm also picking up a robbing as well. Someone's robbing. Someone is blindly robbing. Did you watch your 15th until the 31st on Patreon Tier 2 members? Anyway, did you see how long that took to channel the 7 Swords? Quite a few messages in there for you guys. So I don't know if you related. But it seems to be coming out again through your November of like the great escape of like you robbing us. There is nothing that weighs itself up through this. I've got to get myself out of it. It's like I'm in it, but I've got to get out. It's like I'm sorry, but I've got to leave. I've got to get out, and I'm going. I'm sorry, but I am leaving because you're like it's like your wages or something isn't adding up, or the numbers are not adding up. It's like I'm putting all these figures together and all these numbers together, and I've gone over it and I've gone over it and rehearsed it. And I'm doing a rehearsal maybe for something, and I'm rehearsing and I'm rehearsing and I'm rehearsing and Hershey's Kiss? What on earth is that? Hershey's Kiss? Don't know. Because I'm picking up a Joker. Like Tears of a Clown. Paul McCartney, by the way, has been coming out through signs big time. I'm picking up like the Tears of a Clown and Michael Jackson and Paul McCartney. When they done something about the strongman, and they were actually in that video. They were manipulating the public, right? Because I am picking up a big copycat energy around you. Something also to do with around Leo, but also they're saying someone's copying. Someone's copying. Could be a Leo, okay? Copying, copycat, which is. Sorry, we're going to go on to that in a second because I want to go on to the Tears of a Clown. Something to do with tears of a cake or tears of a clown or a float, because I'm picking up, we all float down here. But anyway, in that video, Paul McCartney, Michael Jackson, they were doing the strongman thing. They were getting people to drink this liquid, okay, and then they would make out that they were strong, they could win, and then everybody wanted to. But so basically, Gemini, there is something going on around scamming or scheming or copying, right? Now, because I'm picking up this energy of like copying someone's work, like someone's like, listen, that's mine. It's like that's my idea. That's my vision. Because I'm picking up one vision, right? Paul McCartney, something going on around Paul McCartney. Really, honestly, because I'm picking up Little Lamb Dragonfly, right? It could be dragonflies. You're right, dragonflies, but something around Little Lamb Dragonfly. Also Big Barn Bed and something like this. Anyway, so what we're looking at, so slow down a second. So we are looking at that something doesn't add up and afloat, right? Keeping afloat, but afloat. Like now a float here is like a money box. And it feels like that money is put into this box, but because what I'm picking up is either the name Lorraine or Rainer or Retainer, right? And it feels like that all this money is coming towards you, right? In a good way, like in a good way, right? Because there's some sort of charity organisation or charity, or because I'm picking up the energy of don't want your charity, it's keeping me down. But I think that on a good way, it's something to do with a charity organisation, or I don't want charity from you, but I am here. Because this energy that I'm seeing as a vision of like this, like I don't know, a striptease or something of around like this, okay? So money, like making it rain. But you've got rains, like putting the rains in around Cancerian energy as well. You know, either a 7 or a travelling company or something. And it's like, woo, hold on a minute there, Nelly. It's like, let's just pull the reins back. Hold on a second. It's like, hold your horses. There's something around horse fair or horses. Okay, horses for courses. For some of you, physical horses, right? But I'm picking up like, hold on. It's like, stop. Look, listen, Cancerian, something 7, travel, something car. But like, sorry, but just I've got to stop. I can't keep doing it. There is something that is not quite adding up in my life. Like my money is not adding up. It's like it's adding up, but there is something that you are doing around Libra, right? Because it's like, what? It's like, no, that's not fair. There's an affair, or that's not fair. There's an attraction to something, but there's like a fairground attraction, or like a bunny boiler of some sort. But it's kind of like, this just doesn't weigh up. I'm sorry, but the pros and the cons are just really not weighing themselves up. There is something shady that's going on. Shady, or shady, or shady. I'm picking up shady. Shame on you. It's like, I know your name, Shane. It's like you live after your name, Pain. So there's pain. Lisa, you're still watching. But something about pain. You ain't nothing but a pain is what I'm picking up. It's like, oh, this is just a pain. You might have pains down your side, or a sciatica, or some sort of pain, right? Also pains, okay, a name called Pain, okay. There's actually a company here that sell houses, okay, marketing. So something around Mark, the name Mark of the Devil, Capricorn, addiction, energy for some, not everybody, but Mark of the Devil, X, Capricorn, some of you. It is, like I said, it don't have to be a love life that involves these. It can be someone that's in your life that has this in their chart, okay? So, because this can be anybody, okay? So you've got this, something that's being scorned in this X kind of energy around you, retrograde definitely, but you've got this strangeness to what's going on, right? And what they're telling me is that it's to do with like someone skimming money off the top of something. But plotting and scheming. The reason, because I've got Gemini moon, right? So I get very confused around doing a Gemini reading because I see so many different things that go on in this head. Trust me. But anyway, I will get onto something that I'm implementing later. But trust me, it is not a scheme. I've left work, by the way. We'll go into this, but there is something around like this skimming stuff off the top of a cake, or skimming it 11 off the top. See, someone is skimming things off the top, like it's like a work surface or a woodwork planer or something like this, or a plane, or like a traveling company or something to do with around traveling, and it's like skimming stuff like off the top of it, right? Like off the top, because I'm picking up girls on top for some reason, right? Used to be a TV show years ago. The coroner wrote the report. Reported. Someone could be reported for something, or you might be reporting, like physically reporting news or something, but like reporting, being reported. Some of you are deported, demoted, floated. It came up for another reading. But like demoted, meaning like you're kind of like, I'm so devoted, like I'm hopelessly devoted to you. Virgo energy. Some of you are very much devoted to around a Virgo, okay? But I'm hearing that like I'm hopelessly devoted, and it's like outvoted. Like I'm sorry, but I'm outvoted, or you're outvoted. Whatever it is, it's like, oh, I'm outvoted. I'm sorry, but you've been outvoted. Outvoted. Out. No, I'm out. Because I keep hearing, no, I'm sorry, but I'm out. It's like, well, can't we put it up against a vote? And you're like, no, bruv, there's no votes here. So unless there's anything to do with around a general election or something around this, around electing, and it's to do political-wise, right? Because I'm hearing like, no, I'm sorry, but you can't even vote, so I don't even want to vote. Something about vote, right? Vote, float or vote. Floating boat, floating boat, floating boat, boat. Row your boat gently down the stream, merrily. Someone floats on a boat, unless you've got a boat. Someone's got a boat that has also a float. Fishing, float. Fishing, float. Phew, scam, scheme of something around a Pisces. Okay, there's either them or you. I don't know. Like, it's you know, but it's kind of like this. Like, phew, okay, there's a float out there, and you see it bobbing, and it's like, boop, boop, boop. I just got snagged. It's like, no, come here. Like, no, I can't let you go. It's like, look at the size of it. It's like, I can't let this go. There's no way that I can let you go, or can't let this go. And you're kind of like, I'm sorry, but I'm all caught up. I'm all tied up. So something around, because you've got the afraid so, afraid not, Pisces energy, hangman of like, I'm afraid so. It's like, what you going? It's like, yeah, I'm afraid so. I can't be held up anymore. It's my eyes are tied behind my back. Why on earth would that be? But my hands are tied behind my back. It's kind of like this. Okay, I'm ready here to be shot. What? I don't know, because I keep picking up someone getting arrested or something for some strange reason, like around Capricorn energy, of someone's like, right, here. It's like, no, I've just snagged you. I've just got you. Here, put your hands behind your back, you're arrested. There's something around ever rested, like taking a forever rest. Why on earth would you take a forever rest? Forever rest. Forever. Freddie. Drop Dead Fred. Again, it's been coming out through other readings throughout the months, I think. Well, last month. Seems to be going on. Something around a Drop Dead Fred, which was Rick Mail. Around a Rick. The name Rick or Ricardo or Ricky. Ricky Lake. Rickenbacker. It's a lot to do with music in this energy. Because I picked up Paul McCartney Wingspan, right? And it was like Little Lamb Dragonfly, Big Bar Bed, something going on. It was because there's loads of references. Because I've had to record this again, Gemini. I'd done it last night, and my head was like boxed. I was like, what on earth is going on? So I seem to be a lot clearer now, and I thought, well, I'll give you the honest truth. I tried recording this channel message 4 times last night, and I got so frustrated that I turned it off and thought, right, that's the final time. Left it and thought, no, I'm going to do it again. Right, so it seems to be a lot clearer now. There seems to be this frustration, like frustrated, right, frustrated. And it's like, I'm sorry, but this is just not working out, because I'm picking up, we're going to go on to the main message of like something not working out, right? It's just not working out. And I pick it up, it's a lot to do with around Libra energies, right? Because it's to do with merchant buying and selling and all this kind of stuff, right? So you would pretty much work for a Libra if you work publicly, unless you work for yourself. But there's this energy of like public working, publicly speaking, publicly. Okay, so you might do something like this or whatnot. But I'm picking up like that you work also for the general public. So you're out there, like you're out in the society working for general public, right? And for that, I think for those of you there's something around a Libra energy of not weighing up. It's kind of like there's just too many people. There's just too many people. They're saying there's too many people. Dun, 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 dun. Too many people and a piece of cake. Dun, 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 dun. Wow, Paul McCartney yet again. Too many people making pocket finds. Too many people. What's the lyrics? And one in a piece of cake. That was your last mistake. You threw your love away. Well, I'm going to have to listen to that. But Paul McCartney again. Like, too many people wanting a piece of cake. Right, so you might be like on a diet like myself, right? It's fluctuating, bruv. Listen, I'm sure there's been retrograde in Scorpio, right? Scorpio rising. So I'm like, bruv, I've been going at it, so I've really got to calm down. So something like too many people on a piece of cake, like, so there might be loads of tiers of something, because I'm picking up like cakes, like making a cake, baking a cake, or a wedding, or an anniversary, or a surprise, or you actually make cakes, or it is relating to around Patreon, okay? But something around too many people. Well, there's never too many people if you want to join Patreon, because I'm hearing too many people. Then in pocket fines. Something around parking fines, like parking, like a car, or something that you do around travelling, physically in a car. And there's too many people around. Like, there's too many people around. It's like, it's too many. Too many, too many, too many, too late. That's what I'm hearing. I'm sorry, but it's too late. It's too late. Too late, too late, too late, too late. Okay. So, what I'm picking up, generally, for you guys, okay, is because we're going to get onto this one that I wrote yesterday, because it seems to be making a bit more sense around this copycat. Also, Spies Like Us, copycat, Paul McCartney again. But your energy is of, this doesn't weigh up. Like, my figures and my numbers are not weighing up. This isn't right. There is something that's where, like, no one's telling you, but you're fully aware of it. Your intuition is screaming at you, but no one's really telling you, right? Because I heard that you've got no idea what's going on behind the scenes, right? Because it's something to do with a show or performance or behind the scenes. Like, you've got no idea that someone's keeping a secret from you, or you're keeping it from them. So you've definitely got the energy of the High Priestess, of the curtains. You know the High Priestess? The curtains to Libra energy behind the scenes. Like, there is something that is, they're saying that you've got no idea of what is going on behind the scenes. Now, this is around, like, confusion about money or finances and career, right? That's your message around that. That there is something shady going on that you feel like you're full in control of, but someone else is, of your finances, right? That you're in control of your finances. This is for people that do like 2 or 3 jobs, right? And that you're in control of your finances, but someone else is also in control. Oh man, I keep doing wingspan. I'm sorry, there is something happening around Paul McCartney. There really is. Okay, I don't know what as yet, but there is. Okay, of messages or something physically around Paul McCartney. Okay, but like, Steve is still doing it. Flashing lights, like headlights, like boom, 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 boom. I keep picking up like Groundhog Day, where he stands there in front of a car and he goes boom, 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 and it goes boom, and it knocks him straight over, but then he's reborn again and he goes da 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 da. There's the Groundhog Day, right? So something happening again and again. Definition of madness you definitely got around Capricorn energy. My vision is that we all live in hell. I will do a separate video about my visions of what coming true about the definition of madness, of doing it over and over and over and over and over and over again, of tortured, mentally tortured by having to undo our karma, which is Saturn, which is Capricorn. So if those energies are there, then we are reliving our worst nightmares. We are having to pay back money, energy, give it back, giving over, give and take. There's always more that's taken than given. Someone is taking stuff from you, Gemini. They're taking up your time, taking up your energy, and taking from you. Takings, money, honestly, it really is coming through, clearer. So, Claire, also, Clara or Clear, Clara Clarkson. Clarksons or Clark? Clara Clark, Clara Clark, clerical. Some like clerical assistant or personal assistant of clerical, right? So around... Well, either around court or around something around paperwork and things just like going over it and you know, you've got all these facts and figures in front of you and you're like, man, this is just not, it's not adding up. It's like someone at the end of the month, they do their takings and you're like, you work in a shop, for instance, and you're kind of like, hold on a minute, I've just got the receipt out and I've got my pay slip or my receipt out and it's like, okay, let's have a look at it. I mean, physically, I can see these, right? You're like, okay, let's have a look at this payroll, okay? And it's like, man, it's like I've got it down in front of me, and it's like it isn't working out. It's because I'm putting that, and it's like, okay, so I earned this much this week or this month or that month, and you paid me that from a pay slip or receipt, and you're like, okay, so I'm putting things together, and it's like, well, that's less than what I earned like the week, and I can't understand what on earth or where this is gone. Like, well, why is this thing missing? Because someone is really missing you, or you're missing them, or you're missing something, right? You're missing. They're saying that you're missing the whole point. You're missing it. There is something that is frustrating the shit out of you, Gemini. That is frustrating you because it's gone missing. It's gone missing. Now, this is either a person, Virgo energy maybe, or something is missing. It's like they're just gone missing. It's like I've gone AWOL. It's like they've gone AWOL. So something to do with AOL, owl, also owl, Ray. Oh, okay, there you go. There's another message. Sorry, but I channel Ray Owl, Ray. The name Ray or Al, or you work for a company. Okay, there you go. So anyway, so I'm hearing, what were we doing? That's completely thrown me. When you're a medium and you channel messages for your own sign in your own head, of stuff that you're seeing and stuff that you're witnessing, you channel it yourself and you finally get to vinyl, something to do with the record. Sorry. I start talking and then Spirit's like, some sort of scratch. It's like scratch across the record. Okay, anyway. The records, Akashic records, you might channel the Akashic records, and pretty much like what I do is, I've basically got nothing written here, to be honest. It's just the Akashic records. Okay, some sort of records, like the Guinness Book of Records, or breaking a record, or breaking the bank, or because I'm picking up some of you like you're breaking the bank. Like there's this is either a bank robbery, or you're just breaking the bank, and you're kind of like, man, I've got so much money in the bank, or something like this, or someone's skimming off the top of it, or it's to do with banking, money. Can't really tell you because there's different energies that are coming in for all of you. But there is something good and also bad about your financial situation, right? And I can't tell all of you because it's all going to be different, and I'll get very confused around the good and the bad, because there is something around Gemini, and Libra, and then the other signs that I've said around Capricorn, hands tied behind my back, can't move, I'm stuck, I'm out, right? It's like, because I can see this like, and it's like Super Steve, or like, I don't know, it's like, and all of a sudden the button pops out and it's like, Jesus, look at the size of them. So some of you are well endowed anyway, is what I'm thinking of. But it's kind of like, oh, it's like Superman or S, something to do with S and M, S and M, S and Emma, Steve, M, Emily, all right. Like something like, oh, it's like strain, it's like, it's like, well, I just got myself free. I just got free. So something that's like Mr. Humphreys works in a shop, I'm free, takings, money, those energies for some of you. Some of you, this is a Superman experience, and it's like, I am the super, I am Danny, not Danny DeVito, it might be Danny, Danielle, Dan, or something like, what's his name? Pascal, but Joey Pesci, and he was in the Super, and it, man, I hadn't seen that for years. Strange what my spirits gets me to remember, but something like Joey Pesci, right? Joe Pesci, and he's a small guy, right? And well, great actor, but was a great actor. I hope nothing happens with Joe Pesci. Okay, keep an eye out for these signs going on around life, something around Paul McCartney and Joe Pesci, okay? Unless you're watching it on a film or something. But, like, the Super, and it's to do with, like, a hotel, a house. And he gets slung into, like, this flat, and it's like, oh, man, this is shit. There's nothing in here. It's like, there's absolutely nothing in this. That's it, because he was the Super. Something happened in that film where he was the Super of this hotel, and it was his dad, I think, give him this hotel, right? A bit like the Bates Motel, and it was crap, bruv. There was water everywhere, and it was just like, this is shit, this is mean it is. It's like we rent it out to a blind man. So something like, right, this is just like shit, it's crap, there's water everywhere, there's stuff everywhere. It's like, what are we going to do? Right, so all of a sudden, something happens with Joe Pesci, and he gets forced into actually having to live in his own hotel. And it's like, oh, what's going on? There's cockroaches and there's crap all over the place, because I'm picking up like Cockroach Motel or something, right? And we'll get there eventually, Gemini, see what these messages are for you. And he gets forced in order to live in this place until he starts to renovate the house and the home. So he gets slapped with this huge order. There's the receipt of something. This huge order of like, because you could have like loads of orders, like people ordering a lot of stuff is also what I'm picking up. It's coming through. Something like ordering loads of stuff, or ordering court, or ordering like loads of like, I want your orders. Like, just take all your orders. Hold on a second, because this is our financial company of something that you could be doing. Where it's like I'm taking orders, I'm taking orders, and I'm taking orders, and I'm taking orders. But I don't want to take orders from anyone. I want to do this independently for some. Or you work for somebody and you're taking orders, right? Audits, auditing, paying slips, auditing, all this kind of thing, right? So you've also got where Joey Pesci then had this slapped with this like final notice or final warning. You could be handing your notice in around a job, but like final notice of like, okay, so you're going to have to complete all of this from A to Z, whatever, and you're going to have to fix the taps, the doors, the blah blah blah. And then I think that he started with his own place where he was living, and then everyone was like, well, how come you're doing your place up? What about ours? I've got kids, like the taps, like come and have it. And he's kind of like, and anyway, I think long story short, towards the end of the film, I'm sure I'm going to have to watch that, what a great film, that he ended up fixing the whole hotel, and he was loved and everything else. So there's something around fixing it, right? Jim, also, Jim or we're not going to go down there. Around Jim, okay, around the name Jim. Or James, something around James also. Jamie and the magic torch. Something around the magic torch, the magic friend. Someone's got a magic friend. It's like, bruv, this person's magic. It's like, it's a kind of magic. One dream, one goal, one golden glance for what could be. So, well, what could be? What can be, Sadie? It's like slim shady. What could be? What could be? What will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. Cassie, case of something. Court case. Some of you are indicative around court cases. Suitcases also. So some of you could be going on like a holiday or something around having suitcases. Or it's in your suitcase. or it's in the suit, the lawsuit, the Laura or something. Picking up Laura, Abby, Abbott, Abbott's Ripton, the Krypton Factor. What? Wow, I've got my eyes shut. Something like Eyes Wide Shut. Eyes Wide Shut. 7 of Cups. But, like, okay. Something around Mary. Something about Mandy. Something about Mary as well. Something about Mandy. It's just something about Mandy. You came and you left without saying, it's like, well, goodbye. Say goodbye. Goodbye to the past, Mandy. It's like something around Andy, also picking up Andy, the name Andy. There's a deceased loved one of someone that's called Andy, okay, of some sort. But I'm picking up, well, you came, you saw, I conquered, I got sore, and it's like, I saw. So someone's got a sore arsehole, so someone might be eating curry. I don't know, because that was Edwina Curry that actually done Krypton Factor, I think. Anyway, I saw someone could be from China or something around a sore asshole or something, right? Anyway, so we're going to go on. So what else have we got for you, Gemini? So I heard, I can wait another day, ba-da-da-da, until I call you, ba-ba-da-da-da. It only takes a couple of years when everything's aflutter. Yes, I know to be right. No more lonely nights, never be another. No more guiding lights. No more Virgo. There is a Virgo or no more Virgo. Some of you could have recently lost some energies around Virgo energy that someone could have physically passed on, or because we did pick up some strange energies around people and suicide and stuff like that from loss. Okay, the loss of something. The loss of a child or the loss of a job or something like that. Winning, losing. You've got these energies big time around you, Gemini. What else have we got? Oh, copycat. Copycat. Around a Leo, spies I cast, that was it. Someone is spying on shit out someone. It's like spying. But I'm picking up on copycat, right? And I started saying this yesterday and I got very frustrated because what I pick it up is that somebody, right, they say, I don't know, take note of what I say, right? They take notice of what I say and I give out a load of spiritual information that is given to me purely by spirit alone. I believe in my spirits 100%, and what they say, I give you. That is it. And if they tell me loads of stories and information, I just come up with a story and I give it as either advice or just a way of looking at something. Okay, and I pick up that there is someone that takes those kind of things and they add it into their own thing, but without giving credit to the person that is actually coming out with a vision. That's why I picked up one vision and a Freddy, or a Mercury, or someone that has something in Mercury, okay, or Mark, or Mercy, Muse, Mercy. Anyway, but I'm picking up that somebody, because I get this strange feeling that someone is pretty much like taking someone's advice, right, and they've say got their advice, and this is say me, for instance, giving out a vision, right, one vision, Freddie Mercury, chip shop, right, you might be going to the chip shop, something to do with fish and stuff like that, right, but it's happening around Pisces, and it is something happening around copycatting, right, now physical copycatting, Seike, Dr. Seike. Well, he comes from up here. Dr. Seike. Dr. Seike, around the doctors. Anyway, tricyclic, something around tablets, right? A book of shadows. Karmic Book of Shadows. So it's on one of my sites. But like, taking stuff, right, someone's vision, taking it and thinking, oh wow, that's an actual really good piece of advice. I think I'm going to use that for myself and say that it's, or make out that it's me that's coming up with this sort of advice. And I really am picking up that someone's doing it. I don't give a shit who says it, but at least give credit to the person that is like actually coming out with this vision. Because I'm picking up there is something about like the vision, right? And I'm visionary and I've got a vision and I've got a vision and we're having a vision. Now, trust me, there can be people out there that are on the same wavelength and the same vibration that hear and see the same kind of things. That's fine, right? Because that is on frequency. You're on the same level and the same frequency of people. But then I have got this energy, right, here around somebody that is getting the advice and they're taking it and they're using it for themselves to say that it's mine, right? Because you've got this, yours, it's mine, it's yours, it's mine. It's like mine-y. Am I high-ny or I-ny? Tiny, what was it bringing up? Tiny dancer. Oh, I don't know. But, I don't know. I've got no idea what that is. But they said something around copycatting or copying someone, right? Because I picked up this work and it's like, no, that's mine. It's like, you're not copying that. It's like, that's mine. Whatever I wrote and whatever I do here is mine. It's not yours, right? So you've kind of got this energy of like, I can't let anyone see what I've got, or something around this, or like, I don't know. It's something around copycatting though, so I can't be sure that's not going to lead you all up the garden path, right? So something around the garden. There might be something in or around the garden itself, around the garden. Around the garden. Okay, the guardian. Around the guardian, around the parent guardian, the person that guards parents, or parents that guard someone. The royal guard. The royal guard. Someone works for the royal guard. Yard. Works for the yard. Someone that works for the yard is spying on you. So someone from my company is probably watching this channel. Maybe. Who fucking cares? But someone around the yard. Somebody around the yard. Like the garden yard or the barnyard. Because that was where the Paul McCartney bit came in. And someone that's around the barnyard. The barnyard fence, or the barnyard owl. Our barn owl. Oh dear. Something around a barn owl. Alley. A or L or AL or Ray-L or Al or Steve or Al Steve. It's been coming up for ages in my readings. Al Steve, Al Steve, Al Steve, Al Steve, Al Steve. Alan, Steve, oh no, it's Al, oh no, Steve. Something like that. Or Ali. Right. Something around, I don't know, someone's watching or spying on someone. Because your first message was spies like us. Spies like us. But with Paul McCartney, well, Chevy Chase and Dan Aykroyd. Something around Dan or Daniel or Danny. Or Danielle, or Dan, Stan even, Stan, right? Eminem, so Emma or Emily, M, Stan, Steve, also names. Yeah, I mean, shit, you could have people that are all over the place spying the shit out of you, bruv. I mean, is what I'm picking up, that people are kind of like, what's going on? And so, no, we're going to find out and then take it. We're going to find out all this news and this information about what this person's doing so we can take it. That's what I'm picking up, guys. Really am. Y'all got some evil motherfuckers out there. Right? Well, that's what I've got for you, Gemini. So be careful, right? But if people take stuff and they don't admit it and they do that, trust me, these people don't never admit it that they do it. That's why they do it. People take things from people and they stay in the shadows to do that. And these people don't admit things, like, because there's something of like, just admit it, just say, just say, Sadie, or just say. It's kind of like, why don't you just say? Because I'm hearing say my name. Why don't you just say my name? Why don't you just say my name? Like, just say it. Go on, say my name. Go on, say my name. Say my name. It's like, just say my name. So someone could be saying someone's name. I don't know, or Nan, seeing someone's Nan, seeing someone's name. It's like, well, I can see my name. Why on earth would you see your name? I can see my name on that person. I can see my name. I'm seeing my own name. Some of you, you actually see someone that has exactly the same name as what you have. That's fucking weird, right? It's like, Steve? It's like, yes, I'm Steve too. It's like, Steve number 1, Steve number 2, Steve number 3. It's like camera 1, camera 2, camera, Cameron, camera. Camera 1, camera 2, the Big Apple from New York, maybe, or America, or the Big Apple, and it's to do with Don't Let Me Down. But, Steve 1, Steve 2, Steve 1, Steve 2, Steve, stealing. Again, someone is stealing from a Steve, or it is a Steve that's stealing from a Steve. But whichever way it is, someone's stealing some shit. Because I'm picking up, I am the Batfink, and I have the wings of steel. And it's like, I am free. So there's something around like, I am no longer bound or chained by you, Steve. It's like, so something around Steve. There's something about Steve. Something around Steve breaking free. Well, that's probably because my mum's got a Gemini moon. I'm going to have to... Anyway. Something's going to be unfolded. Anyway, Gemini, that is your intergalactic channel messages. You've got to have an open mind in order to understand what these are. If you don't, check back. They might be coming true. They can also be predictions or anything like that of stuff upcoming for your month. People say, well, why? I've had someone complain, well, what on earth is all this rubbish? Is this a tarot reading or not? This bit, no, bruv. It's the same. I could get out a bunch of cards and end up telling you what basically a card means. Well, you got the 5 of Wands, you could have some conflict and you might be fighting with someone, so on and so forth. Right? That would probably be the explanation of that. But I would also channel through a card, right? So without cards, you pretty much get a clear vision without me being distracted by cards. That's why you get 2 lots. You get this, and then we see when your reading comes out, what is going to happen through your cards. That could well be the same sort of story, but just told differently. Right? Explain to people. Anyway, Gemini, so things are changing, so please don't click off. Please make sure you hit the bell and the show all notification. Subscribe, like, all this kind of stuff, and give it to everybody that you possibly can, okay? Because I want people to get these messages. So with your help, just with a little help, right, we can all help out, right? Now, I am also starting off different tier levels, okay, because I am left my job pretty much as of today. I am leaving, okay? I will do a separate video for that. But what I am doing is that I've opened different tiers up. Now, some people have been saying to me that they want to buy or see some of the stuff that goes over to tier 2, where you get your bi-weekly, 1st to the 15th, and then the 15th until the 30th or the 31st or the 29th or whatever it would be, 2 lots, plus your month, plus the extended for the life path readings. Okay, they all go to tier 2, but some people are saying that they might just want to watch that one video individually from others. So I am going to open up another tier in order to sell certain videos individually, but they would more than likely only be the life path readings that you can buy the extended for. When I start doing them through the month, I might put them all up. They will all still go to tier 2, but the extended ones might also go up as an individual buy purchase for that one video. That's it, okay? So I might do that as well. I've also opened up a $1 tier, okay, for donations if you want to support me through Patreon, because my PC, everything is happening at once. I told you I'm going for a major life change. Is my PC is giving up on me. That's why some of these have been very low in volume sometimes. It's because my PC is on its way out, and I can't keep up with the production of music and the video editing that I do for the Angel Radio, and also this, and multitask everything that I need to do around a PC. That's my life, is all on a PC. Okay, so I need to buy a new one, and I don't believe in buying anything that's crap. I believe in investing for the future of something that's very good and that can do everything, because it's a good investment. So I need to raise about £2,500 to £3,000. Now I'm going to pay money in as well, but what I thought I would do is either one, ask for donations and do a video or something, or a video donation, or PayPal donations. 2, open up a tier for $1 that you can just join per month, or just donate 1 month and not again, but $1, okay, and if I can get 2,000 to 3,000 people to donate $1, I'm pretty much there to get this PC, okay. Also, start selling Angel Radio music, so you can download the MP3, and that will either be as a buy purchase for song or a join per month, and all the songs go on there and you can just listen to your heart's content. And then everything that comes out goes as MP3. You can put it on your phones, whatever you like, do whatever you want with it, okay? So I might also do that as well. But that is something that I really want to implement, is that I've got to come up with this money to buy, because I have to have it made. It's a computer that has to be made by the person that's up the street, okay? And it has to have certain graphics card, because my graphics card's gone, my the audio graphics card is playing up, and it's just really getting on my nerves. So I've got to change. So I'm going to do that. Anyway, so your tarot readings will also be out towards the end of the month, and then we'll go on from there when I've got loads of time, should have, hopefully now. So personal readings, Skype calls, they will all start opening up very soon. Tarot reading is open if you want to reach out. Skype calls will come when I do a video to say that they're open again, okay? But at the moment, everything is in the link below if you want to find it. This is free, okay? But stay tuned for all your tarot and everything that's going to be coming up. And if you are curious, there are plenty of readings on Tier 2 if you are members, okay? That aren't here. Okay, thanks very much, Gemini. Nanu, 7 signing out.